Welcome back, guys, to another episode here on the Titancraft server. This is Light, as always. I don't see me as anyone else. But yeah, we have started on, our storage. So I'm not gonna do much more with this episode because it's already been a grind to get this thing, as you can see by that time lapse. I really wanted to do more with that time lapse and kind of just go through, like, show what a project really takes. And so I had those little clips of going out and getting the sand for this, but some of my clips just weren't good enough for replay. So I couldn't really do what I wanted to do with, like, crafting, turning it into blue dye, going and I actually bought all this wool because it was about a double chest of wool. So I didn't want to wait around for sheep and stuff like that. So yeah, our storage system is going to be in a giant shulker. But yeah, this is just the beginning of it. Since we have the walls or that back there, I think I want to leave this open like that. I had a few ideas. I think I want to leave it open and maybe just trim down the hills around, so it doesn't look like it's like that. Because I want to keep this open because I've got a plan for something right up in that area. I also have a plan to, like, I think, I might give me guys some comments back on this, but I think I want to do, like, have a glass floor over this and kind of spruce up, make this river that goes through here deeper and have, like, coral and other things, try to, kind of make it look cooler. But yeah, so yeah, we have the giant furnace there and then the giant shulker on that side. But yeah, let me run up to our storage because it should almost be done smelting. I really need to get on a super smelter very soon. But yeah, right now I'm just doing this lovely stuff, the great, yeah. But yeah, we need some smooth stone. I actually don't need, or smooth sandstone. I don't actually need that much, so I'll just leave that there. I'm smelting up a little extra because, yeah, this stuff takes time if you don't have what you need. But yeah, so got this box with what I'm gonna need for what we're gonna build, and I'm gonna do something that I don't like doing very often on projects, just because I'm not particularly good, I believe, at, like, talking and actually getting stuff done. But yeah, let me see if I can get this done here. Let's see. I'm already like needing to. I'm looking at a picture right now. All right, so somewhere around this area, let me grab that out and get my blocks out here. And I wonder if any of you, well, I'll probably have this as my thumbnail, so but let's see if we can get this. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it'd be in here, and then we're gonna go out from here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this one will be the start of that. Let me just get rid of that. All right, and then this should be let's see. Yeah, just bear with me on this. It shouldn't be too long. Probably just, yeah, let me try to get it real quick. So this should be 12 wide, and I don't actually know if I'm doing this right or not. I probably have to yeah, make sure it's 12 wide. And I could probably do that by just coming over here and hitting myself. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, let me just come off this side and go over 8. So yeah, oh yeah, perfect. Look at that. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is just enthusiastic. So let me kind of speed this up a little bit, and yeah. Alright, so from here we have, let's say, a couple things. We need right here on this corner, go up to here, both sides here, I believe, and one more there. Then we just continue with this around here. And then we will put black there, and then where is, there's that smooth quartz. Right, then we'll come down here, do the same thing on this side, and put those in, and then the 4 pieces of black, and you guys should be able to tell what it is by now. It's, or at least the start of it, being in the middle of this. But yeah, let me go ahead and finish this thing up all the way around, and then I'll be right back to you guys. Okay, so yeah, that was hilarious. Oh my gosh. So yeah, what, you can't have a giant shulker without it actually being a shulker. This thing's amazing. So yeah, I've got plenty of space inside there. I'm wondering a few things to do in there. If you have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, so we have a giant shoulder head. Oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. So yeah, I think that's about what I'm gonna do for the shulker storage this episode, because I still haven't figured out what kind of storage I'm gonna do in here. I think like one of these walls is gonna be like bulk storage that will have lights indicating up here, but the bulk storage will go down, or I don't know. We'll have there, and then maybe this side will sort a few items that I use a lot, so they'll need to be sorted a little more, or and then over on that side maybe just manual storage. Not planning to do everything be sorted, just because that's a lot of hoppers and we're trying to cut down on that a little bit. But yeah, on to my next little thing. I think in between I've done a lot in that thing, but it's just little things here and there, so it's not anything to show off. But we are starting to get some of the furnaces filled down there, and it's working pretty good. I still need to do a couple more live streams to get more cactus, because that's our big thing right now, is trying to get cactus to smelt. Let's see, so I got birch. I need to put birch up. Trying to stay a little more organized so I don't get griped at Zebra. She doesn't actually gripe at me, but I just complain. Alright, but yeah, so my next project over here is, you see our little sheep here, and he's good. He gets us wool. Really, last 2 times I've sheared this guy, just one wool. But yeah, So since we have that, I had an idea, or not more of a not an idea, but in past series I've done we call it DITS, or Die in the Sky. It's basically where I find a biome or a flower forest biome, and then build shakers there and put sheep in so we can have sheep going. So I've cut out this little area. It's still kind of needs to be worked on, but yeah. So we're all the way up at 140, and I've got, I believe, 40 sheep here. But yeah, you know me, I build something and then I get it completely finished, or I mean, I guess it's almost completely finished. I still haven't put in the sorting items, and I haven't dyed the sheep yet because I realized with this thing running, you can't really shear the sheep. But I was gonna show off this design because it's a pretty neat design here, but I'm gonna hold off on showing that design just yet because I've got a better one. So let's see, what do I need? What do I need for this? I was gonna have it ready, but I believe I can get it ready pretty quick here. I need those. I need ice and packed ice. Like, if you guys ever are doing a survival series on Minecraft, go out to an ice spikes and just grab yourself a, or you know, get a thing of packed and get a shulker of ice. It saves so much trouble in the long run. Alright, so what else do I need? I could use trapdoors, but I think I'm gonna go with I need some glass, and I guess I can go with dark oak slabs. Yeah, that'll work. So when I was working on this, I was doing a little bit of testing. So right now, with, you know, I think there's like 3 colors of sheep, because over here I've got an unloading station where when I'm here, this minecart is going underneath all of the sheep. That's great. I've only got 3 different colors right now because I haven't dyed them. But the issue is when I have 16 or 15 or 16, I'm not sure if I'm going to do white yet. But when I have 15 or 16 colors, we're going to come into an issue here. So the issue is the minecart can only pick up 5 items at a time, or 5 different items at a time. So that means I will only be able to pick up 5 colored items out of the 16. And I doubt that's going to work. So I was like, well, what can I do? It's like, I don't want to put a hover minecart underneath each one of these, because then I can only have 25 sheep, because hopper minecarts also count towards the entity limit. So this is what I've okay, I guess I could just, yeah, I can drop these down. So I found out that the way that the wool is sheared off these guys is about it's just barely like 2 pixels above the bottom block. So if I come in here and do that, and I need one more thing. Don't you love when you're not prepared? Where is I just need a bit of building blocks. I don't really want to use that or place grass there. I'll use stone. Okay. So yeah. So if I come in here and go up to there, and then it's gonna be difficult, isn't it? Alright, so I'll go back to there. I'll do this to each one, or I guess I can just do a line here. Bear with me, guys. I've got a plan, I think. I don't know. Okay. So so if we do that, and just do this for each one. I'll pick these back up in a second. I don't have enough to do all these anyhow. But let's see. Alright. So we can push those over. Push that over. And then we're just pushing this glass onto the top of the sheep. Now the sheep, they can still see the grass below. And I guess I should mention the design. I'm not actually sure who came up with the design. I saw it over at my good buddy Doobie's place, but it's basically a universal, or like everyone's doing it nowadays, kind of sheep farm, because it's got the grass block underneath there. There's an observer underneath the dispenser observing the grass block, and then back behind here, if you can see, let's see, can I break this block and come down? Yeah, so the observer is right underneath here. It goes into this block, powers this dust, and then the shears shear the sheep, and that does it every time the grass, or every time they eat the grass, and it changes state. So that's pretty cool. But what I'm doing now is putting this block there in their head area. When they get sheared, now the wool is going to get popped up, and I tested it for a good 2 or 3 hours and had nothing pop up. So I haven't done extensive testing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I haven't done extensive long testing on this thing, but so far all of my a couple hours of testing on it I haven't had a single piece of wool go anywhere but where I want it to go. So let me just put all these back here, and I'm probably gonna have to dye some more of this, but yeah. So then we can just come up here and go along the top of this, and then make a waterway here. So come over here, get all this in. It just takes so long to do when I'm trying to do it on camera. All right, I'll do part of this here and then do the rest off camera. So let's see. Let me come down here to where I need to start this, because you have to do the waterway just right or it won't work. So let me, yeah, see all the wool's popping out here. Let me come up here. And do that, and then use these pistons down here, pushing these in. And there's a very simple design, and I just love that it eliminates the hopper minecart. You don't need that anymore. So let me finish cleaning this up. I'll leave that for now. Alright, so we get up here, place in this glass here, and then we might be running out of glass. Oh, it's all flying everywhere. Oh no, we still have a little bit of glass. Alright, so we come down here and get our ice and packed ice and our slabs. So here we can, let's see, yeah, we're on the very last one. So this one we can go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So our 8th one's there, so we have to, yeah, we can put it right there. So yeah, we can run that there, and then we can put a right here, we can take that out, put a piece of packed ice down, and then a slab right there. So right there, it's got a little piece, you know, where it's gonna slide the the rest of the wool over. So then we can come here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is here, but we can't put the ice here just because then we'd have to put the packed ice there, which might work, but I don't think so. I haven't tested that part of it. But yeah, if we put it right here, that way it's in between there, and then yeah, it's going off the edge. So I'm gonna do this part all the way around, and then I will get right back to you guys. And there we have it, guys. So I've got this water stream that goes all the way around, and then it could just, for right now, I've just got it coming into this chest here. I'm eventually going to drop it down, and then I've got 15 chests that goes across there. I think I'm going to go ahead and do 16 over, just to get each color, you know, just so we don't have to worry about crafting string into white wool. But I do have a 3 spider spawner down in the mine, down by the tree farm. It's over that direction some, so maybe not. I'll see. But yeah, now we should be able to get rid of that rail line underneath the sheep. And yeah, I really like this design. It's like something I didn't even know you could do, and look at that, it just, yeah. So I guess the reason it works is because the sheep is being sheared at the top, so like where their eye level is, and their eye level is actually in this top block here. So it's getting sheared off into that top block, and it's wanting to go up instead of back down into that hole. So it just pops up and then goes up into the water stream above. The only issue I might see with this farm eventually, so be wary if you build it, is this area right here, which it's not that bad. You could do like 4 sheep on your own module kind of thing, but I haven't seen it happen yet, but I'm thinking it could happen to where this sheep here or this sheep here, well no, I guess it would just be this sheep, its wool goes up and just kind of clips the very edge and then pops in and stays at this spot here. But I haven't seen it yet. I'll keep an eye out on it. But yeah, if you guys want to build this, they're super simple. Let me grab my redstone box just to kind of show how it works, so it's, you know, so you can kind of see for yourself. So let's grab out the pieces I need, and then that, and I need some grass. Yeah, so you'd start out with the grass block there, and then you would have an observer where it's pointed away from it. Oh, I guess I got stone. Use this piece of stone there, put that dust there, the dispenser on top of that, and then from there you just need to make sure the sheep is enclosed. So you're gonna enclose him like that, and then you would come up, you would put this, or you would have to piston this in after you get the sheep there, and then you have to make sure these are solid blocks on this side, and then that's a solid block, and that's a solid block, and then from there you can just put your water stream up on top there. Oh, I fell off. Yeah, so you'd put your water stream right here, 1 block above where the sheep would be, right there. And yeah, and you can put them, you can tile them 1 block apart, and they work out pretty well. Man, these sheep are noisy. I was editing the video, and oh my gosh, they are so loud. I hopefully got them low enough in post, but yeah, 40 sheep in a small area is a lot of noise. But yeah, guys, that's all I've got time for this video. So if you liked it, please consider giving me a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more. we have a lot of fun on this server and many more things to come. Hopefully the Kappa thing isn't as bad as everything or everyone has been hearing and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll be able to do a few more. Hopefully I'll get another one out before the end of the year too. But I've got a couple vacations coming up, so it's probably going to slow down, and I kind of just get these out when I can. Got a busy job, and I've just been not hired, but promoted to staff for Titancraft, so I'll be around more in Discord and stuff like that. So if you're someone that's on Titancraft, or someone that wants to join Titancraft, I've always got a link down in the description for Tango's Patreon server. So yeah guys, we'll see you next time on another episode of Titancraft. See you guys. Bye.